Hi Faye, you okay?
Yeah, very well, thanks. How are you?
Yep, all good, all good. Looking forward to a little bit of crafting.
I know this time in the week just comes round so quickly, doesn't it?
Oh,
But
it does.
it is
really
our
does.
protected time, 1 hour a week.
Yeah,
That's what we squeeze in for a bit of crafting. Although we did have our crop this weekend, didn't we?
we did. Yeah.
Weekend just gone. Hi, everyone. Let me just get the comments up so we can see everyone. Fantastic. We've got a few more people joining us. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, we had our in-person crop on Saturday, didn't we, Deb? And it was sold out. We had 32 people there.
Yeah, it was so busy.
And it just felt lovely to have everybody back. We had people who hadn't been back with us since before the pandemic.
Yeah, it was so nice, wasn't it?
And we couldn't believe we hadn't seen them in that long because it was like they'd never been away.
Oh, absolutely. And a couple of newbies, didn't we? And yeah, it was so nice. Really, really nice.
Wonderful. So our next in-person crop is mid-February, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm sure it's coming up. It's all on the website, but that's great. Hi, Steph. Brilliant. We've got, you can see we've got a bit of mixed media coming on the go tonight. We're going to be making a bit of a mess. How
22nd is the next one.
22nd of February.
Yeah.
Great. So, yeah, we hope it's as busy as it was last time because we had a fantastic time, didn't we?
Oh, it was lovely. It was so nice.
Bit of cake.
Yeah.
Lots of coffee, lots of chatting.
Absolutely.
And I think I got one little Project Life layout done.
And I stuck a photo on a page.
Well,
basically.
Yes. No, Steph, we are not doing any new shop items this week, so you won't be tempted. Although, having said that, there is a rather large delivery next week. So, yes, we're no show and tell other than all this lovely mixed media stuff that we are working on. And just while we're waiting for people to find us and to join in, we were going to just show the layouts that we've done so far. Now, our monthly subscriptions, they've sold out every month. We've only got 2 different kits and this month's kit on the website, haven't we? All the rest have sold out. And these are a few that have sold out. So this was Vicky Boutin's Bold and Bright collection. That one sold out, and I've only got these here because we've been sorting through our layouts to put them all in albums, haven't we?
Yeah, I've already put mine in albums, so I'm afraid I haven't got any to show you.
This one is the Bold and Bright. I loved this. Was one of my favourite kits.
I loved that one.
Bit of mixed media. We had the alphas in the kit. We always have the Jenny Wren stencil, and this was the lovely cut file that came in that kit that you designed. This one sold out as well. This was the wrapped in ribbons.
Oh yeah, that sold out really quickly, didn't it?
And we have our monthly subscribers. So Debbie posts out those kits every month. And then usually after the subscribers have had theirs, there's normally a couple of kits left that are one-off. So those have all sold out. But this month is Birdsong, isn't it? 49 and Market Birdsong collection.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Karen. Good to have you with us. We're just showing a few little layouts that we've been working on. And then next month is Pretty Little Studio Wildflower collection. So
I've loved working with this.
This is beautiful. But look at the different styles, because you've done your mixed media. Yeah. You've got your vibrant. So you've got the contrast of the brighter colours.
That's my floral one. I mean, they're both different, aren't they?
Yeah, different takes on it.
Yeah.
I had to do the fussy cutting on mine because I messed up the bottom of it, didn't I? We saw that. And then we've both done a kind of rainbowy style one.
My rainbowy one is...
You've got your lovely hexagons.
The rainbow. This one was mixed media using a Jenny Wren stencil.
That is beautiful. And then 2 different takes on the hearts, because I fussy cut my hearts and I used a Tim Holtz stamp. You used the whole paper, but you gutted the middle bit.
Yes, gutted the middle bit, put in a stenciled bit again, and
Great. It's just different takes. So the kits have all the stuff in, and we have a Scrapping Chronicles magazine that comes with the kit. So we just give you lots of ideas. seen mine and Debbie's different takes on using the same products but in different ways. So there's your hexagon one. Deb, you did lots of stitching.
Yes, I used a stitch file for that, and then cut the hexagons out to mount them. So a different take.
Love it.
Just, yeah.
So lots of different ways with the same product. So yes, how is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good week. It just seems to fly by, doesn't it? Goes so quickly. So let's start to get a bit messy, shall we? Are you going to do a bit of mixed media, Deb? A bit of inking?
Yeah, I haven't got the inks out ready yet, though. I should just get a piece of card.
So I'll talk through the technique while you're getting stuff ready. So for the wildflower collection, we always do our Twilight colour swatch cards. So within the subscription kit, you will have your printed colour swatch in your newsletter, and we've matched the inks to this collection. So I've picked the 3 inks that are in the purple colour palette, and we're doing a bit of tone on tone tonight. So I've got Shaded Lilac, Seedless Preserves and Dusty Concord. So that's the layout. Here's one I made earlier, proper Blue Peter style, and I'm going to build up a wreath. But because we're going to have another go, I've picked 3 greens from the wildflower colour palette, and I'm going to do the same thing with green. Going to have a bit go. So I've got Salvage Patina, Evergreen Bough and Peacock Feathers. So we're going to have a go. Let's have another go at creating a background. So I've done the purples. I'm going to go on to the greens. So some of the basic stuff that is useful for this type of technique is a bit of old acetate, because we're going to be watering down the inks. A little ink sprayer. We've got the Distress Ink Spritz water bottles on the website. I used some bottle tops for some stamping, so they're quite handy to have. We've got the Jenny Wren stencil, which is the hexagons in the kit. That's number 148. I've put that up there to remind me. And some of your lovely messy mats, Deb, the little 6x6.
Yeah, they're handy, aren't they? I use these a lot.
They are really handy. So we're going to just create a background. Let's just go for it. So working on this kind of concept of tone on tone, building up layers. You could also add some black ink stamping. If you want to add a bit more texture, you could build it up layer upon layer. So let's go for it, shall we? What colour palette are you going for, Deb?
Well, I'm not sure I've got Shaded Lilac, so I might have to do a bit of milled lavender, because I think just these 2 are going to be too dark. So I'm going to do a little bit milled lavender.
Okay, yeah, because you haven't got Shaded Lilacs. You're just picking a lighter tone.
Yeah, it should work.
I think it will. So I've gone for Evergreen Bough on the little Twilight messy mat. Get your little bit of acetate. We love watching Vicky Booten. I was watching her this week, and this is her kind of kissing technique. So pick up some of the ink and just decide where you're going to place it. And if you want to make it a bit more splodgy, you can.
See, I'm not going to do mine all over, because what I have got, oh dear, everything's gone flying. I've got this.
Oh, yes, so you just put it one side.
Yes. Yeah, and that was my plan when I started it. So if I do a pencil line and move this here, it will give me an idea where to go for.
So the other thing that I like to do with these messy mats, that's why I think these are so great, is you can water it down and bend it and actually drip directly here to get your drips there. So you get some darker patches, some lighter patches, and that was with the Distress Ink first. It was only because I haven't got Evergreen Bough and an oxide, so I just used what I had. But I do like the ink properties. So some of the drips really watered down. And then that creates the first layer with evergreen bough. So what are you going for first? Milled lavender in yours,
Yeah,
Deb?
try the lightest one first, I thought.
Yeah, that's why I did the Distress ink first, because it tends to be a little bit more translucent.
It's not opaque, is it?
No, the oxides are definitely more opaque.
Yeah.
You could use a heat gun, but I'm just kind of dabbing off for speed, really.
Oh, I can't get a heat gun, otherwise I'd have to disappear for about half an hour and find it.
Go into your craft room to find it. What should I do next? Peacock feathers, I reckon. Let's do a bit of peacock feathers. So how is everybody's week going? I hope you're all right and the week is flying by for you.
Oh, it just
I don't
flies
know if
by.
anybody's getting any crafting time tonight. Steph's sometimes crafting along. Sue and Ali sometimes join us. They're sometimes crafting. Right, I reckon that's enough. But I might water this down a bit more. Let's have some drips. Yeah. So let me hold that up. That is the first bit of the background. So you can just let it dry if you had a bit more time on your hands. But you can also just dab bits off, because you're going to go back over and stencil over this in a minute. It doesn't matter too much if you dab it off. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, Steph, you're updating your nails album. I saw you done a collage of all your 12 months of nails. They're so good. It's so lovely that you design them all as well. And then you get your talented nail technician to paint them for you.
It's all very clever.
It's so good. And it's so good to scrap it as well and have it all documented. It's brilliant. Has anybody been watching the pottery throwdown?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that at the moment.
Oh, I love it.
So talented, aren't they?
Yeah. They're a really this year I think they're so talented.
Super talented.
Yeah.
The Noah's Arks they made were like, wow.
I mean, for them to keep everybody in on the first round, that's quite unusual, I think.
It is. Let's go salvage patina next. Yeah, I've been enjoying watching that. Really good.
And I am enjoying the Traitors.
Oh, I don't think I've watched that, but lots of people have been talking about it.
Yeah. Andrew likes it, so it's on.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's
worth a watch.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, you wouldn't want to watch it now if you'd seen any spoilers, but yeah, it is good. I couldn't ever do anything like that though.
No, I don't. I think I would be hopeless at it.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I'd be pretty hopeless.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Kate. No worries. Hope all is well. We're just doing a bit of inking. We're getting a bit messy to start us off. But the tone on tone, Vicky Booton does a lot of tone on tone, and I love watching her. You can get some really great effects quite quickly from the tone on tone effect. So that's
I'm not liking it. No, it's too bright.
Bit too bold and bit too bold and bright.
It's not right at all.
Yeah. So you might be better in a pass. So the greens are nice if you want to use it with the hexagons, and maybe just a little bit, as you said, and leave a bit of white space. But that could turn into something great for another layout. I'm
going to start on some dust paper and see about some stenciling, perhaps.
But the good thing is, it's okay to try and then.
Absolutely.
Like I say, all in the experimenting.
Yeah, that's not working for me, I don't think.
You're not feeling that?
Nope, not feeling that at all.
So this
But
is
what I do
peacock
have-
feathers, slightly darker.
I do have this that I found too insipid.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it too insipid for the last one, but I think it could work for this. So it's all a design opportunity. That
It
didn't work.
is. So I'm going to water down a bit more salvage patina, and maybe get some of these bottle tops out, because everybody else use bottle tops for stamping. It's one of my go-tos. Get a nice bit of watered down ink, tap it off a little bit.
And Lego I like.
Lego makes a good print.
And also little Duplo tyres and Lego tyres are a really good one.
Oh yeah, to make like a running track.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried this, it's a definite. And then a slightly bigger bottle top. Really nice effect. And if it's tone on tone. Now let's hold that up so you get a, gives a really nice effect, bottle top stamping. Just clean those up. I just keep a little bag, and there's a so the next size up is a milk carton, so I've kind of got 3 sizes. Like this is the Frylight top, a little lemonade bottle, and then that's a milk bottle top, and then you've got the 3 different sizes. Work well.
I've used old cheap rollers from the pound shop as well. They're quite good for circles.
Yeah, and another thing that is also good for a smaller circle is like a pen lid. Like that's not a very good one because that's got a but you know, like if you want a little circle.
Yeah. The best one I found is the flea treatment for cats. When we had cats, you've got the flea treatment. The lid off that is tiny and it's just perfect. Tiny. And then if you turn the lid round, you get a circle with a dot in the middle because it's got the piercing bit.
Ah, the other thing I've seen people do is with the end of a pencil. See that little bit of the rubber there? You can dip that. So it's like found objects. And that gives a very small little dot. You just got more control over where it's going. The other thing I love doing is bubble wrap printing.
Yes.
And I've got, for example, this like, you know, like sequin waste, or you can dab all of that.
And then when you get the bubble wrap, it's nice to get the fine bubble wrap and the big bubble wrap, and because you can get all different sizes, can't you?
Yeah. So you get larger print and smaller print. Yeah, it just creates a bit of texturage. Yeah, I like that. Bit of extra texture. All good. Find stuff around your kitchen. Plasterboard tape. Karen, what do you use plasterboard tape for? Oh, yes.
That's the squarey tape. Rachel's used it. I have seen somebody else use it as well.
Do you know, Rachel's used that for like adding straight onto a layout to create that texture. That is a great idea. So that is a background that I'm going to leave to dry. I think that's going to be used to create a nice bit of layout. I like to leave a bit of white space around the edge and just create something either like in a strip to the left or the right, or just in this center piece. So let's go back to building this one. We're going to build a layout now. We've made a bit of mess. Let's get building. So hopefully some of you have had a bit of time for getting creative this week, or maybe at the weekend? Anybody been working on any particular projects? Steph's working on her album. I did enjoy doing a bit of Project Life this weekend.
I think everybody's going to be in this weekend, aren't they? Because the weather's going to be so horrible.
Oh yeah, I'm going away this weekend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Anywhere nice?
Going to be wet. Monmouthshire.
Oh, that's only down the road, isn't it?
It's not too far. It was a gift, a wedding gift.
Oh,
So
how lovely.
there will be people here, but not with us. Which is, wonderful. A little treat.
Very nice.
So that is great. So no crafting, but we did enjoy the crafting last weekend. But hopefully people have got some nice plans. So no plans for you, Deb? Quiet? Batten down the hatches kind of.
Stuff.
Sorry, I missed that then.
I'll be catching up on stuff.
Catching up.
Yeah.
Catching up on life admin.
Because the decorations have finally gone back up in the loft. I've got lots of packing to do, lots of sorting, lots of organising.
I was actually watching a week or two ago. There was 2 ladies from the UK who were hosting a declutter challenge.
Oh right.
And I was watching that, and they give you tips and advice, like starting on each room. There was a room, and actually, as a result of that, I sorted out all my glasses and took a big box to the charity shop.
I love Stacey Solomon when she does
that type. Yes. Is that when they put the whole entire contents of someone's house in a hanger?
Yeah, I
love that.
No, like,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but I love watching other people do it.
Yeah, it's okay watching other people, but not me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? That is a big thing. Right, so this is going to be for the centre of my layout. And then I used a circle template to draw. You might be able to see I've drawn it in pencil there, because I'm going to build a wreath. But I have fussy cut a whole load of bits. I sat and fussy cut lots of bits, which I don't mind doing.
What
I know, Steph, they make you like literally downsize.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You can only keep, I mean, there's no way we're going to be downsizing or decluttering the craft stuff. No.
Yeah, get rid of 50%.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, 50%.
Oh no.
They'd be like, no.
I do 50% of everybody else's stuff, not mine. Yeah. We go, no, I need that. No.
If I would do 50% off. I've just been up in the loft and I've chucked out my school books, my French in the first year of secondary, and my value certificates. They've
got to go.
Yeah, got to go.
Got to go. And with all your scrapbooking now, there's going to be so many lovely things to pass down to the family.
And I think if I'm that bothered, I've just found, remember when Charles and Di got married?
Yes.
We had a street party, or it might have been the Queen's Jubilee, and we had a street party and somebody handmade us all these little medallions and put our name on them. And I don't know what they're made out of, but they're still perfect. And I thought, I can't keep them. I'm going to photograph them. And it'll be a nice,
I know, Steph. I mean, exactly. Downsizing Popsies. No, the challenges. So day by day, they started with your kitchen, and there's a Facebook group. So people were saying about, right, open your mug cupboard. And the majority of people have got, there might only be 2 people living in a house. You might only have a guest round or a couple of guests. When do you ever have a banquet of people drinking mugs?
And they never drink tea. They're always on alcohol.
People had like 40 mugs, 50 mugs.
I don't think I've got that many, but I've got a lot.
I decluttered my mugs recently, and then I did the glasses. and just like, because over time you just break a glass and then you buy, or you get gifted some, and then I just gifted a load to the charity shop.
Yeah.
That were like mismatching, or I had all these like fancy cocktail glasses and things. I'm thinking, no, don't need them. And then you've got a cupboard that actually doesn't have stuff falling on you when you open the door, which is refreshing. So
That'd be nice.
It was that. And then the other challenge, I mean, because there are simple challenges, there are obviously some people in the group who find that really difficult, and they talk about the emotions linked to it. They were saying, right, go and count how many pens you have in your house. I mean, not crafting, obviously, but like just biros, or just people
but
like
that's a staple.
Yeah, but there were
think
people
that's
who goes,
everything
I've
you
been
need.
round my house, I've collected 286 pens, and not like our pens, not colouring pens, that kind of thing, but
yeah, but I don't know how many biros I would have, because I am a fan of lots of different writing implements.
Love a bit of stationery, don't
Yeah.
you?
I've just bought, look at my let me just take my note off the top. I've just bought some of these post-it notes.
Oh, you
with
saw
a
my
to-do
post-it
list.
note. You saw my post-it note dashboard at the weekend, didn't you?
10 things and a little box to tick. I mean, can life get any better?
I mean, I love a bit of stationery.
Oh yeah.
Steph, the people on this group did the same. They had excess mugs and they were using them for like pen pots and things. They're handy, aren't they? Mugs can be very handy.
Yeah, I've got one here that's holding me Nuvo glue upside down.
Yeah, they come in handy. Debbie, you knitted me a mug hug. I've still got that in my craft.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used
you
to
made
do
me
those,
a mug.
didn't I?
It's just up here. It's slightly out of my reach, but you knitted me a mug hug.
I used to do loads of those.
I love that. Yeah.
I don't think they ever really insulated the cup, but the idea was there and the thought.
Yeah, and they just look and feel beautiful, don't they?
They look cute, don't they?
So that's my start of my wreath, and then I'm going to do some hearts. Yeah, so each day they kind of challenged people to...
It's all very well, but who's got the time to do all that?
No, exactly. But that's why they said, like, so for me, I didn't have any time, but I could just do the glasses.
Yeah.
Like, just one little thing. That was it. I didn't have to go...
What I have to do is I have to put it in a bag for the charity shop. Once it's in the black bag, I don't look at it.
True. That is a very...
And yeah.
Positive technique. Just like, do it.
Yeah. And once it's in the bag, I don't open the bag again.
No. Decision made.
Because if I did, I'd go, oh, I might need that.
Exactly. That is the same as me. So I'm the same. And I'm getting better at just going, nope.
The thing is, genuinely, I have gone back, like, crafting wise, and thought, oh, I've got that. I could use that. And
yes, I know. Definitely.
If I was a declutterer, then it wouldn't be there.
I think crafting is the omission to the rule. Although I do know people who are very good at like listing stuff to sell, and then that's something I should do, is have a bit of a sort out every now and then. But
yeah,
and it's just a time.
My problem is I do too many crafts as well, so I've got things that I don't want to get rid of. Like I do crochet, knitting, sewing. I've got like Fimo and cutters, and I've done salt dough in the past. I mean, my mother-in-law has still got a little tree I made her to hang up in the kitchen, and that must have been, well, the children were small when I did that. I did that when I wasn't working to try to earn a bit of extra money, and she's still got it. That's got to be 30 years old now. Still in her kitchen.
Yes. Oh, Karen, you've come up with a great idea. And I've stuck a few of these down already. Bit of inking. Let me see what I've got. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit flat, isn't it? And I tell you what, also, could have get the old foamy pads out.
Yeah, I've got mine here ready.
Get a bit of dimension going. This is why I like crafting with you lovely people. Let's see if I can probably add a little bit.
Do you know, I think I might cut these triangles out to get a bit of dimension. if I cut some of these
Yeah.
out, I'll get...
Otherwise, it'll feel a bit flat, because I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
it needs to a little bit. Let me see. Have I got black soot? Black soot ink. There with. I do. Black soot to hand. Thank you, Karen. Let's have a go and see what it looks like. Just grab that. Yeah, Steph, you know how I feel about doodling. You could have a doodle. Get that doodling pen out. Still haven't got the bravery. Yeah, me and Deb like, oh, it's making me feel nervous. Doodling.
Yeah.
It does look good. It does look good.
Well, I think Steph is an expert doodler, though.
Yeah, so good. Right, let's give this a little bit of just a little dab. Like this. Love that. Just a little bit. Might make my fingers a bit grubby, but that's okay. Yes, look, that's just giving that a little bit extra. That's why crafting with friends is the way forward. That's why we love our crops as well. And it was so nice because one of the ladies had done this wonderful junk journal.
Oh, it's
and
beautiful.
then was showing it to us, and it's like inspiration is just, that's what I love. People.
And there were people doing all sorts. There was diamond painting.
Somebody was doing diamond
tapestry.
Yeah.
Sewing. It's just
people doing all sorts.
Everyone's welcome. Although it's called a crop, everyone's welcome.
We've
There's
had
no
people
craft
doing
police
like the colouring before, like that little very with colouring pencils.
Yeah.
You know that I've got some of those colouring books. The
mindfulness ones.
Millie Marota, and yeah, the Enchanted Forest, like the colouring book.
Is it Joanna Beresford?
Joanna Beresford, that's it. I follow some of those groups. I mean, those people are talented. I can't colour in like that, but
that's because you're so busy scrapping.
I know, and I do love my scrapping. But one thing I do wish I had a bit more time to do. I'll have a point at some point. Crochet.
Yeah.
Because you taught me to crochet, and I do love that.
It is fun, isn't it?
It is. I do enjoy it. Giving a little bit of a definition.
I think if I space these out a bit. What do you think?
Oh, yes. Cutting those out is good. I'm going to put some of these on foamy pads as well. I think I will lever some of these up.
And because I cut them apart, they can go right to the edge of the page as well.
Yes. Yeah, I sometimes do that, Karen. Get a little fine black pen and I go back in and draw around things. I can cope with that. I've got a bit more brave to draw around things, or like I've done like a black line around the edge. But doodling on a cut file, I never get it right. Steph's look amazing every time.
I just am never happy with what I've done.
No, we're self-critical, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're a bit too critical of ourselves. Right, I'm just putting a little foam pad on some of these, just on, give a bit of dimension. I'm getting very messy fingers, but that's okay. I don't mind a bit of inky fingers. Foam pad. So yes, I have heard that there is an amber weather warning. Is that across the UK or?
Some areas it's red, isn't it? Not for us. I think we're just amber. Ireland, they've told schools to close, haven't they?
Oh, really?
Tomorrow. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah.
That's bad. I just feel for all those poor people in California with the fires. Vicky Bootin was talking about that this week and sending her love. She's got some friends there, obviously they're fairly close by, and like the connection between them and because she's Canada, isn't she? So she's obviously got connections and people she knows there.
Just awful, isn't it?
You know, she's just sending her love out to everybody. Yeah, maybe I should do some online doodling classes. Maybe that's where the confidence. In fact, Debbie, you and I did quite a bit of Zentangling at one point.
We did, and we did it on layouts. So
Remember Zentangling?
yeah, and we really enjoyed it, didn't we? We did whole layouts, didn't we, with scenery and trees and
Yeah. And I did Zentangle in my art journal.
Yeah.
It was definitely something that we
and it's
enjoyed.
very kind of relaxing, isn't it? It's one of those mindful things to do.
Definitely. Love a bit of Zentangling. So yeah, doodling. Need to embrace the doodle. Right, I'm going to have these two. Green and that one. Just making sure I've got enough hearts. So I did obviously cut quite a few. Yes, I think that is a bit more. Any other crafts that people tuning in like? Is it just scrapbooking and paper crafts for you, or have you tried other crafts and then always come back to scrapbooking or paper crafting? If I had more time, I'd do a bit more card making. It just because it's a good way
more, but that's
I used to. It's a good way to use
anymore.
up your scraps, but we just don't. No, we just, if we're going to use our time, we love memory keeping and scrapbooking, don't we?
Yeah, I do love a bit of sewing.
You like
embroidery,
sewing?
Yeah,
that's not me. That's
just not.
I have done cross stitch. Done cross stitch and embroidery before.
Well, when the infants was 50 years old, I designed a cross stitch sampler, and a lot of people helped, and people stitched panels, and then it was all stitched together. And when the school closed, apparently it's in the Yates Heritage Centre now.
Is it?
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was lovely. And it was so big. It was something that you couldn't do by yourself. It was
wow. What an achievement! That's amazing.
Really I loved doing that.
Yeah. Oh, Karen's done a bit of felt and punch needling. You've done some of that.
Oh yeah, I did a robin last year.
You did a class, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, me and
you and your daughter
went. Yeah. We'd made a robin. Shall I show you me robin?
Yeah. I've never done it. I would like to have a go at that. It's definitely something I'd like to try. I've done.
This is my little robin.
Oh, that's just too cute.
He is really cute. I love robins. So yeah, it was tough bits with that. But it's something we haven't done again since.
Yeah, you just did that one class.
Yeah.
I've done fused glass workshop. That was good fun.
Oh, I did that as well. I did.
Yeah.
I made a hot air balloon.
I made like necklaces, like a necklace in earrings, and you have to go back and collect it because they fire it for you.
Yeah. I've
done like wreath making. I expect everybody's done like Christmas wreath making. That's always good fun.
A lot of the crafts I did were kind of self-taught, really, because there wasn't there weren't the classes then. I mean, now there's so much, isn't there, online, and we're really lucky now, aren't we? There's such a huge resource for crafting.
And actually, it's quite you see people having like vouchers where they buy them as gifts. So I would do some of these classes with my sister, and we both go. So we did the glass making. We've done like beaded jewelry making and things like that. We've tried all those things. And it's just nice, chilled.
It's nice to do something different.
I've done a book binding workshop. That was good fun. That's quite technical.
Yeah,
quite a lot of work goes into book binding. It's quite involved. It's real. I've got real respect for
seeing it. I have real respect for people who do it, but I don't think it's not something I would want to do regularly.
No, I think that one's done. In fact, I tell you what I have got, because I've got a tray of bits left over. So let's get, where's the tray of pieces? I think I've got some little butterflies, and I could add a few little bits. Let me just grab the tray. It's gone. You know what it's like in a craft room where things disappear.
Oh yeah, into the bottomless pit.
I have this, you know, you've seen these trays. Where are these trays from? Is it Hobbycraft?
Hobbycraft, yeah.
These are great, these little trays. Has anybody else got these for sorting your ephemera? I've only got one, but I've seen people have a few stacked up. So you can have, like, if you're working on different collections, or you've got these little trays, they just let you empty your ephemera pack and have them all here for a sort out. So I wondered if I could kind of definitely put a little...
I know if I had a couple stacked on, I'd trip and they'd all go everywhere.
They'd tip it, yeah, that is true.
And then I'd be sorting out 3 different collections. I just know.
Maybe one is all we need, and then we'll just put it away. Then we'll put it away afterwards.
Then there's no margin for falling and losing the whole lot.
Yeah. Oh, Kate does sort of like family history research, and that's how it got into scrapbooking. I love that.
Oh, I did that for a bit.
I'd
for ancestry. It's really interesting.
Somebody right down my family line, my mum's side, was doing it, but I never got any of the information passed on.
Oh, that's a shame.
That is a real
I traced
shame.
Our family back to 17 something in Kington St Michael Church.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And one of my ancestors, and it has to be because it was such an unusual name, I found them in Chipping Sodbury.
Wow.
In the register. So yeah, it was quite
tracing them back.
Yeah. Oh, children's messy trays from the works. That sounds interesting.
That's worth looking out for. I like all these little practical trays and sorting things. Maybe just one more butterfly there. I do like these little butterflies, little purple one. And I reckon that's it.
This is coming along very slowly. There's no way I'm going to be finishing this.
Finished.
But it's a starting point.
Yeah.
I'm doing up and down on the triangles.
I've got two hearts that aren't stuck down either. That's not good. Let's get the black soot. They weren't stuck. Let's ink that one a little bit. We weren't sure how well this paper would ink because there's a slight sheen to it, but it does
yes,
quite nicely, doesn't it?
Yes,
we were not so sure, but actually it does. Wow, Kate's gone back as far as 1741.
Wow.
That is amazing.
I think I'm really lucky though, because our family, a couple of, like, one side is from Wiltshire, and apparently their records are really, really good. They kept brilliant records.
So that helps you in your search and your quest.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they do the what's the Davina program? It was on this week. Long Lost Family.
Oh yeah.
And they have professional researchers, don't they?
Yeah. And who do they think? Who do you think you are? Is it?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? And they have
But
the
there's one that
celebrities.
reunites families, and I like that one as well. I think that's
I
really
think that
nice.
is long lost families potentially. I
And
think
they're
that one is
yeah. Mine is nowhere near, but
Yeah.
I'm
Kate says
faffing.
you'll find different counties do have different records as well,
Yeah.
and different ways of keeping records. So that might be successful in one county and then not
Yeah.
so successful in the next, which is really
I
frustrating.
mean, I'm sure I've gone back so far because Wiltshire records are so good.
Wow. That is good. Well, and I think I'm going to be thinking about what I can do with this background as well, because but that is all I've got left. And some of this is my own ephemera, but that's all I've got left from the pack, the subscription kit. I have got a sheet of stickers that came in the kit. I've got a little bit of cutter parts to use. So I don't know if I might get a 6 layout out of this one. I've made 5.
Well, this is number 6 for me, and I've got loads of the ephemera left. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I did do a stitch one, and I did do a stenciled one, but yeah, I'm on number 6.
But that shows then also how, like, and I know you do design the stencils to coordinate with the kit, so you think about how it can be used. That actually you make the kit go further, because with a couple of inks and the stencil, you're creating more layouts only using a little bit of ephemera.
Yeah.
Love it. I have really enjoyed this kit. I think it's and I know Melissa Ross is just the one woman show, isn't she? So I think she's super talented with her design.
Yes, there's another nice one coming out soon, isn't there?
Yeah, we got our eye on that, haven't we?
We have.
So that is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marvelous. So you've got a little bit more to do to stick all those down, Deb, and then you're going to put your hex on the top.
Yeah, I think so. But it's going to take me a while because I'm just...
You want to position them just right.
Yeah, they've got to be just right or they're going to look odd. And I've spaced them out slightly, which I think will look
And any
nice.
foam, or you just ATG? You just ATG?
Every other one is foam.
Oh. So you've got
the... I don't know if you can see. I've done the bottom bit.
I can now.
These 4 are foamy dots and those are down, but I think it adds extra shadow.
Yes, it adds that dimension up and down. That's really good. Love that. Super stuff.
Right, that's looking fabulous.
Yeah. That one to finish off.
Yeah, I will get this done at some point. Hopefully the weekend if the weather's that horrible.
Yeah, stay in and craft. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon, that's a plan for the weekend. Hopefully people can stay in the warm, stay safe.
And then it's my DT on Monday, so if I get it finished, I can post it for my design team post. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. So we are back next Thursday, same time next week. And we might be delving into a new collection. We'll have to think about it because we've worked with Wildflower for a few weeks now. Might be time to explore something new.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks
and
for
we'll
joining
see
us.
you next week.
Bye.
Bye.